Hello everyone, it's Dr.Manjiri Nadkarni, Ayurvedic MD, registered holistic nutritionist and base allergy consultant. Welcome to this session of Wellness Wednesday. First of all, I want to wish each and every one of you a very happy Diwali. Diwali is the festival of lights, and this is the time where we really bring light into our lives. Yesterday, we celebrated Dhanatrayadashi or Dhanteras or Ayurveda Day. So that's one day to really fine tune into your health, look at where you need the support for your health. Really consider your health as your primary wealth, because if you have health, you have everything. If the health is lost, everything is lost. And now we are going to continue with our Wellness Wednesday sessions. Today, we are continuing with the month of breast cancer awareness. So we are going to talk about different practices for lymphatic system today. So we are going to talk about different practices where you can help with your lymphatic system. Lymph is very important um, channel in the body in terms of waste removal. And from an Ayurvedic perspective, we can correlate it with Rasadhatu. And when it comes to your lymphatic system, all the waste of your body is carried through lymph. So all the cellular waste, any kind of toxins, any kind of pathogens from the tissues are preventing from building up in the tissues, and it's removed easily from the lymph. In breast tissue, lymphatics will help remove all the cellular byproducts, any environmental toxins, decreasing any congestion that may contribute to issues like swelling or inflammation. Lymph plays an important role in your immune system. Lymph plays an important role in your hormonal balance and circulation. Lymph is also super important for reducing inflammation. So that is one of the reasons why whenever we talk about breast health, whenever we talk about breast cancer prevention, one of the factors you want to really fine tune into, really focus on from a health perspective is your lymphatic system, right? So lymphatic system again is key. And when we talk about stanya, which is breast milk as upadhatu of rasadhatu, you can understand that breast as an organ itself is deeply connected to your rasadhatu. Your lymphatic system plays a key role in supporting your breast health. So, what are some things that we could do to help this lymphatic system? Number one thing is, you want to make sure that you are staying active. If you are sedentary, if you are not moving your body, right, you are not going to have these lymphatic channels operate properly. Your heart relies on a pump, like your heart is a pump, that's pushing all the blood into your system. So all the blood circulation occurs through this pumping action of the heart, but lymphatic channels have no pump like there is heart, right? So for your lymph to move freely through the entire body, the lymphatic channels will rely on some kind of a physical movement. And physical movement is what stimulates lymphatic flow. It is what's going to reduce the stagnation. It is going to support your immune health. Why do you want to avoid lymphatic stagnation, right? So wherever there is a shlok in Ayurveda called Yatra Sangha Khavai Gunya. So if there is any kind of imbalance on the tissue level, and if the accumulation occurs at that site, that is exactly where the pathology is going to take place. So if you have a free moving lymphatic system, a channel which is circulating in a proper way, there is no stagnation, there are no chances of pathogen interaction, pathogen buildup in that particular place. And that is one of the reasons why you need a good lymphatic system to operate by physical movement. So if you are doing brisk walking, that is fantastic. If you are on a rebounder, that is fantastic. If you do yoga, you are even getting the benefit of the mind body component. You could also walk, for 10 to 15 multiple times a day. Sun salutations are fantastic for moving lymphatics throughout your entire body channel. So dancing, if you enjoy dancing, if you enjoy any kind of sport, any kind of activity, that activity, a minimum of 10 to 15 minutes multiple times a day, is going to make sure that your lymphatic is circulating properly, right? So exercise and movement are super important to stimulate lymphatic flow and promote detoxification. So that was my number one thing to do on a daily basis. And movement is daily. Exercising 3 times a week is not going to, like, you will still get the benefits of exercise, but if you want to avoid lymphatic stagnation, if you are someone who struggles with swelling in the body anywhere, right? So if you are noticing that, oh, my feet are swollen, or my arms feel swollen, or I puff up in the morning, it could be a sign your lymphatic system is not strong enough. It's not doing its job properly because you are not making it move. So number one thing is to get walking. The weather is beautiful right now, so if you are indoors, just go out for a walk. You can bike, you can cycle, you can dance, yoga. So any kind of activity that you enjoy, you can do. But some activity is extremely important. It's crucial on a daily basis to get your lymphatics flowing. So that's my number one thing to do. The second thing to do is practice deep breathing. So you have no idea how many times I've seen people just don't breathe, right? So breathing is crucial when it comes to moving lymphatics, especially in your chest region, your neck region. If you are a very shallow breather, your lymph is not going to move properly. So number one thing to do is make sure you are breathing really well. When you are breathing deeply, it will create pressure, it will also create relaxation, and that actually propels the movement of the lymph fluid towards the lymph nodes where toxins and pathogens can be filtered. So deep breathing, especially belly breathing, diaphragmatic breathing, where you are breathing in, you're pushing your belly out as you breathe in, and as you breathe out, you make sure you're contracting your abdomen, and then your chest is getting compressed. So this kind of movement is required to move the lymph nodes, especially around your neck, your axillary region, your chest region. So super super important when it comes to breathing, when it comes to lymphatic movement. The third one is to stay hydrated, right? So, lymph is largely composed of water, and staying hydrated helps maintain its viscosity. So, if it's not, you're not enough hydrated, your lymph is not going to move as well. If you increase its viscosity, so if you want to allow it to move freely, you want to make sure that you are drinking plenty of water, at least 8 to 10 cups of water per day based on your activity level. You can also add a little bit of lime or lemon juice, freshly squeezed, to help alkalinity, to help with digestion, to help with lymphatic health as well. So this is something that's very important. Hydration is kind of the key to your lymphatic system. And another one is something I have to talk to all the ladies about. So one of the challenges that you are facing is if you are wearing restrictive clothing like tight bras, or underwire bras that can cut into your skin, you are impeding the lymphatic flow to the breast area, right? So lymph requires a free movement to be able to do its job, right? If you are wearing very tight clothing, very tight bras, underwire bras that are kind of like really corroding into your body, what's happening is you're restricting the lymph flow, and that will impede the detoxification, that will interfere with the flow of lymph, and that will interfere with the detoxification, and it can suppress the localized immunity as well. So make sure that you are not wearing super tight clothing. You need your body to move freely, but you don't need your body to be in a very restrictive space. So that's why extremely tight clothing, underwear, bras that are super tight are not good for your lymphatic flow, especially in the breast region. Now, let's talk about 5 herbs that are going to support your lymphatic flow. The essential Ayurvedic classical formula, or a classical herb which helps lymph move, which works as an antioxidant, which cleans the blood, which cleans the lymph, is Manjishta, also known as Rubia cordifolia. So Manjishtha is a herb that can really support your lymphatics, and you can incorporate it in the form of a decoction or in the form of a capsule, and it will clean out your blood as well as lymph. A fantastic herb. My second favorite is guduchi. So guduchi is also good for your immune system. I have worked it with a lot of autoimmune conditions. I've used it in a lot of lymph related issues. Guduchi is one of the rasayana herbs. It is bitter in taste. It is perfectly potent at cleaning the blood, cleaning the lymph, and balancing your immune system. So that's my number two herb. The third one that I really like is kanchanar. So kanchanar, we talk about it in terms of thyroid gland. So this works well for any kind of glands as well as the lymph. So kanchanar is another herb that you can definitely use when it comes to lymph. The next two are more of what we call Medhya Rasayan. Medhya Rasayan, which means they're brain tonics, they're nervine tonics, but they also work really well on the lymphatic system by helping your body relax as well. And number one of that is Brahmi or Centella asiatica. We also call it Manduk Parani. Some people call it Brahmi. So you can also go for Centella asiatica, and that really helps with the microcirculation. It helps with the mood. It also helps with memory. And then there is Bacopa, which is Ayurvedically known as Brahmi. So it is really supportive to your lymphatic channels. So these are the five herbs you could try if you are trying to support your lymphatic system. Always, when trying herbs, make sure you consult an Ayurvedic doctor or an Ayurvedic practitioner to ensure that it's not interfering with any other supplements, any other herbs, any other medications you're taking. So this is my talk today. So we were talking about three main practices to support your lymphatic system. So get moving, so this is a amazing time to really set some resolutions. Dhanteras was Ayurveda Day, was celebrated yesterday. So this is a perfect time to be able to set some resolutions when it comes to your health. So get moving every single day, get deep breathing, extremely important. Two of those things, even if you get, and stay hydrated, right? So three simple things that you can try to do. Another one that I really like is, you could do dry brushing as well. So I don't know if you have tried dry brushing before, but dry brushing really helps lymphatics move very well. In Ayurveda, we call it Gharshan Chikitsa. So you are not using any oils, but you're using either silk gloves or you can use a dry brush. And then you can just start massaging your body, but moving the lymph towards the heart, right? So in circular movements, you can just move from your arms, everything comes towards your heart. So that's how you will do the lymphatic dry brushing for moving the lymph, and it's really good for skin health as well. Uh, Pay special attention to your armpits, right? So that's where a lot of those lymph nodes are based. So whenever you're doing movements, make sure that you're focusing on your armpit region a little bit more. Abhyanga daily massages also work, and that is one of the reasons why in Ayurveda we talk about Abhyanga or a daily massage. So it's something to be done on a daily basis. So even if you take like 10 minutes before you shower to make sure you do your dry brushing or you do your Abhyanga, and that's really going to support your lymph flow in a proper way. So that's my talk for today. We have covered everything about breast cancer prevention, breast health, this entire month. Next month we are going to talk about joint pain and joint related conditions. We'll be talking about osteoarthritis, rheumatoid arthritis. We are going to talk about fibromyalgia as well, so muscle, joint, everything. We'll talk about these vata based conditions, because fall, as we get deeper into fall, it is the vata season where vata aggravation is really going to create a challenge for your joint health, create a challenge for your muscles as well if you have severe vata aggravation. So that's my topic for next month. If you have enjoyed these talks, please share them with your friends and family so that I can reach more people. And if you want me to talk about specific topics, please post it in the comments, or you are most welcome to message me. And if you want me to talk about a certain health topic, I'll be more than happy to discuss that in the Wellness Wednesdays. Thank you for watching. Wishing everyone a very, very, very happy and prosperous Diwali, favorite season of the time, the festival of lights, where you light up your entire home and light up your entire world. So thank you for watching. Have a fabulous, fabulous day. And I will see you next Wednesday for another session on Wellness Wednesdays. Bye for now.